Hey, what's up, guys? Nemo here again on the road still. I want to make this video a few days ago, but it's been a little bit hectic here in Alabama. That hecticness aside, as you can see, I'm still in a hotel, but something great about Alabama is their hotels still have smoking rooms. And I was able to move from my old room to a smoking room. Nothing better than waking up and lighting up. Isn't that right, my friends? So a little housekeeping before I get into the bulk of this video. Right now I'm smoking a Drew Estate. Let's see if it'll focus on that band there. Will it focus? No, it won't. Never. This is a Drew Estate Kentucky Fire Cured. This is a one of their ponies. It's a shorter cigar. This is a sweet, one of the sweets. And let me tell you, the wrapper, the sweetness on the wrapper, definitely adds a little bit extra to that fire cured tobacco. And God, it's hard to smoke cigars right now in the heat. So I'm thankful I'm in here in this AC. You might even hear the little AC unit in the background this whole time. So I promised you something after my last video. I took another trip back to Humidor Pipe Shop in Huntsville, Alabama, because when I was in there the first time buying all the things that you saw in the last video, the owner decided to tell me that he was getting some tobaccos in, and they came in a few days ago, literally like 2 days after I made that video. But I didn't want to say what it was because I didn't want anybody deciding, hey, I'm going to take a trip to Huntsville and buy this shit before I had a chance to buy it. Pissed me off because it came in while I was at work. So as soon as I got there, all the 8-ounce bags were gone. And you may know what I'm talking about. Those of you that are pipe smokers that have watched my videos. He got a shipment of Esoterica in. And some other things. I'm going to show you what I bought again, just because I've been very lucky. I've caught videos from Over a Pipe channel about Esoterica drops from online retailers, and when I get home I should have 2 tins of Dunbar, 2 tins of Pembroke, and a tin of Tilbury, and a tin of Balkan Sobrani. So all the Balkan Sobrani was gone at the pipe shop, or at least I didn't really look too hard for it because I'm not a huge Balkan English smoker, and I already have a tin coming, so I'll let the diehards get that. But I did pick up let's see, 8 tins of Esoterica tobacco, and I will show you in just a second what I got. I'm gonna put the cigar down. So got great little sticks. Great little sticks. So before we get into the Esoterica sitting in front of me, I did snag 2 tins of Cornell and Deal's small batch Sun Bear. When I looked online about it, I wasn't, super thrilled about it, but it's got some very well aged Orientals. It's got 2014 Basma leaf and 2013 Izmir Oriental leaf in there, and Bright Virginias. It's also got a natural honey casing and some tequila and elderflower casing as well. I have tin number 5233 out of 8,000, And 5206 out of 8,000. These were tinned on the 8th of July, 2020. They're going to go in the cellar. Most of the stuff that I bought this trip is going to be cellared. Now to the Esotericas that I bought. Let me take another puff here. Good little stick. Great stick. I managed to get 2 tins of Dunbar. 2 tins of Tilbury. 2 tins of Dorchester. And 2 tins of And So to Bed. So, the Dorchester and the And So to Bed, those 2 tins, those 4 tins are going in the cellar for a while. At least one of these tins is going to join the other tin that I have at the house in the cellar. And at least one of these tins of Dunbar will also be going to the cellar. Now, I debated on which one I was going to open and try out, because the coup de grace I bought myself a pipe. This is a Design Berlin pipe. They're fairly inexpensive pipes, but they were on sale for $49.99 at the shop he had. And I found this little beauty here. I like it. It's a bent pot shape. It's a fairly generous bowl size. I really enjoy the grain on this pipe. It's finished very beautifully. And this is a Junior. It's the model name. And another thing that I've really enjoyed about this pipe is that it will take a 9mm filter. And I've been looking for another 9mm filter pipe. I only have one right now, and it's the Boots Shokan zebra wood pipe that I have. I really like this shape. Clenches pretty well. I think this will be a pleasurable pipe to smoke. And I'm going to break it in tomorrow, I believe. And I have with me some Squadron Leader open and some Royal Yacht Mixture, one of my favorites. So I debated opening the Tilbury right now, but I do have that Royal Yacht Mixture, which is straight Virginia. So God, I love dark fired tobacco. That is a good fucking cigar. So what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to open this tin of Dunbar. I'm going to give it a sniff. And tomorrow I'll dry some out and load up my new pipe about halfway and start breaking it in. And maybe I'll do a first impressions on Dunbar. So this is a it says Dunbar, a marriage of 7 premium Virginia tobaccos with Louisiana Perique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera for a second. Don't mind the hotel bed. Don't mind the hotel bed. Don't mind the hotel bed. Also, don't mind the table shaking and my terrible movement. And I'm going to take another drag off this. There's a reason that I really like the Drew Estate Fire Cured line. They're just so good. The dark fire that they use in these cigars is just fantastic. So, we got the Swiss Army knife, screwdriver here. It's just, oh, I love the sound of a freshly opened tin. And there's no real way to date these Esoterica tins, so I'm going to have to just write August of 2020 on the back of it. Nice, presentation. This tin might have just a slight bit of age. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of nice yellow spots on the paper. Let's get this up in here. Definitely need to dry. Yeah, we're moist. We're moist here. Break some of this up. There's a lot of bright Virginia in here. There's a lot of bright leaf. Nice little shag ribbon cut. I'll definitely have to rub some of this out. Oh, I see some of that dark perique in there. So blender all around. Let me get the old schnoz in here. Let me see what we're working with here. I'm definitely smelling that Virginia. Little notes of the perique in there, but I'm mostly smelling the Virginia. This definitely will benefit with some age, and we are very moist. Mostly getting Virginia. The perique is not really shining through on the nose right now. But we'll see how she goes when I let her dry out, rub this out a little bit more, and load up the pipe with it. Let's see how I enjoy it. But yeah, finally got my hands on some Esoterica after I've been trying for 2 years to get anything. This is I can definitely tell this is young, and with some age, this should open up a little bit more. There's 7 different Virginias in here, so I'm going to assume that the perique is very much a condiment. But we will see in the next video my first impressions of Esoterica Tabacchiana's Dunbar. I don't know why my phone has such problems focusing. There we go. Dunbar. That'll be the next. I'll do a first impressions after I get some dried out, loaded in my new pipe, and there we go. This is a pretty long video for just showing off some things. I also, on another note, let's just make the video a little bit longer. Saturday, the 8th of August, was my 2-year anniversary with my girlfriend, Amanda, and gonna have to relight this. Give me just one second. And if you follow me on Facebook, there's not many of you. I don't let a bunch of people on my personal Facebook page, but on the 8th, my anniversary. First off, I'm in Alabama for work. already not off to a good start for the anniversary. Amanda is not happy I'm here, except, not in the naggy kind of way. She just wishes I was home. And her dad's dog, and her dad passed away in 2016. Her dad's dog, Flanagan, Great Dane, he turned 11 years old not too long ago, and his health has been deteriorating. And I'm gonna hopefully not get emotional here. I've bawled like a little baby bitch a whole bunch already because of this, but we knew he wasn't gonna be making it, very long. In my trip to Tennessee, I thought maybe then it would happen, and I was worried about it not being able to be there for when it happens, because, man, me and Flanagan, he was my magnet. That dog was, he was something special. But I came down here to Alabama knowing that it would be lucky if he made it the entire trip, me being down here. But earlier last week, they decided that it was going to happen on Saturday. And so Flanagan was put down on Saturday morning while I was asleep, because I've been working ever since I've been down here. Sunday I didn't have to, but I've been working every other day since I've been here. So the last time I got to see my friend Flanagan was right before I came down here. And it's very hard to be here. It was very hard to work on my anniversary, for one, and also on the day that Flanagan passed away. So there we go. That's it. Anyway, I got here to make a short video before I went to sleep, and it turned into an 18-minute affair. So I hope you've enjoyed, even if you didn't enjoy it. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Good cigar. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video for a first impression of Dunbar by Esoterica Tobacciana. And judging by the smell, I think that I definitely need to let this age for a little bit. I think I need to put this away for about a year. I think in about, 6 months to a year, I think this will be a very good vapor. Definitely one for special occasions, because it is so goddamn hard to come by. This has been Nemo. You've been a very captive and enjoyable audience, and I'll see you on the next video.